Good morning, students. Now we discuss about the Maclaurin's theorem. So this is the Maclaurin's theorem's equations. F of x equal to f of 0 plus x by 1 factorial, f dash of 0 plus x square by 2 factorial, f double dash of 0 plus x cube by 3 factorial, f triple dash of 0 plus etc. fn of 0 by n factorial into x power n. This is the Maclaurin's theorem equations. So this equation we call the Maclaurin's equations. So again I read it once again. I read it: f of x equal to f of 0 plus x by 1 factorial into f dash of 0 plus x square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 plus x cube by 3 factorial into f triple dash of 0 plus etc. plus fn of 0 by n factorial x power n. Here f dash means it represents the first derivative, f double dash means it represents the second derivative, f triple dash means it represents the third derivative. So fn of 0 means it represents the nth derivative. So now we find out obtain the Maclaurin series for the sin x. So I take f of x equal to sin x. This is the Maclaurin series equation formula. That means f of x equal to f of 0 plus x by 1 factorial, f dash of 0, x square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 0, x cube by 3 factorial into f triple dash of 0. So here f dash, f double dash, f triple dash. Now we will find out. So first I write the f of x. The given function I take f of x equal to sin x. Now I write f of x equal to sin x. So from this that means I find out f of 0. I substitute x equal to 0. So f of 0 equal to sin 0. Sin 0 is 0. So next I calculate the f dash of x. F dash of x means I differentiate the sin x. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. So again I substitute x equal to 0. So f dash of 0 equal to cos 0. That means cos 0 is 1. Next I calculate the f double dash of x. F double dash of x means you differentiate the cos x in the first derivative. So again you differentiate the first derivative, we get the second derivative. I differentiate the second derivative, we get the third derivative. So I find out the first derivative. Second derivative means I differentiate the second derivative. So that means the cos x, the differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. So f double dash of x equal to minus sin x. From this I calculated, that means f double dash of 0. So f double dash of 0 means I substitute x equal to 0. So f double dash of 0 equal to minus sin 0. Sin 0 is 0. So minus 0 also we take 0. So next we calculate f triple dash of x. F triple dash of x means we calculate the third derivative. Third derivative means f triple dash of x equal to, we differentiate minus, we differentiate the sin x. Sin x, we differentiate the sin x, we get the answer cos x. So differentiation of sin x is cos x minus cos x. So we f triple dash of 0 equal to minus cos 0. Cos 0 is 1 minus 1. Next fourth derivative, f fourth derivative of x equal to, that means again we differentiate the third derivative equations. That means we differentiate the cos x. So definition of cos x is minus sin x. Already there is a minus. Minus of minus sin x is plus sin x. So f of fourth derivative of x equal to sin x. So f fourth derivative of 0, we substitute x equal to 0. So f the fourth derivative of 0 equal to sin 0. Sin 0 is 0. Next f fifth derivative of x. F fifth derivative of x is, that means we differentiate the sin x, we get the answer cos x. So cos x means cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. So now I write the Maclaurin series formula. This is the formula: f of x equal to f of 0 plus x by 1 factorial into f dash of 0, x square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 0, x cube by 3 factorial into f triple dash of 0 plus etc. You see, f of x is the sin x. So I substitute in the left hand side sin x equal to f of 0. I substitute the f of 0 value. F of 0 value is 0. So I substitute here 0 plus x by 1 factorial into f dash of 0. F dash of 0 is 1. So into 1 plus x square by 2 factorial into, that means x square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 0. F double dash of 0 is 0. So x square by 2 factorial into 0 plus x cube by 3 factorial into f triple dash of 0. F triple dash of 0 is minus 1. So next x power 4 factorial into, that means f fourth dash is 0. Again x power 5 factorial into f fifth dash of 0 is 1. So 1. So the equation is x by 1 factorial minus x cube by 3 factorial x power 4, that means x power 5 by 5 factorial. This is the answer for sin x. So therefore sin x equal to x by 1 factorial x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x power 5 by 5 factorial. This is the answer for sin x. So the sin x expansion is x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x power 5 by 5 factorial plus etc. So next, obtain the Maclaurin series for cos x. So now we find out the Maclaurin series for cos x. So I take cos x is the f of x. So I write let f of x equal to cos x. So first I calculate the f of 0. So f of x equal to cos x means f of 0. I substitute x equal to 0. So cos 0 is 1. Next, f dash of x. F dash of x means I differentiate the f of x. So f dash of x equal to differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. So from this I calculate f dash of 0. F dash of 0 means x equal to 0. Both the side I substitute x equal to 0 means f dash of 0 equal to minus sin 0. Sin 0 is 0. So next I calculate the f double dash of x. F double dash of x means minus sin x. We differentiate the sin x. We differentiate the sin x is we get the answer cos x. So differentiation of sin x is cos x. So minus cos x. From this we substitute f double dash of x equal to 0. F double dash of 0 equal to minus cos 0. So cos 0 is 1. So answer is minus 1. F double dash of 0 equal to minus 1. F triple dash of x. F triple dash of x means I differentiate the f double dash. So again I differentiate the f double dash. So minus of differentiate the cos x. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. Already there is a minus. So minus into minus plus sin x. So f triple dash of 0 equal to sin 0 equal to 0. Next f fourth dash of x. F fourth dash of x equal to cos x. So f fourth dash of x equal to cos x means which implies f fourth of 0. So x equal to 0. You substitute x equal to 0. X equal to 0 means cos 0. Cos 0 means equal to 1. Next f fifth dash of x. F fifth dash of x equal to, you differentiate the cos x. We get the answer minus sin x. So differentiation of sin, that means cos x is minus sin x, and from this I calculate f fifth dash of 0. Substitute x equal to 0. So 0 minus sin 0. Sin 0 is 0. So therefore now I write the Maclaurin's formula. Maclaurin series formula: f of x equal to f of 0 plus x by 1 factorial f dash of 0 plus x square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 plus x cube by 3 factorial into f triple dash of 0 plus etc. So cos x, f of x is cos x. Cos x equal to f of 0. F of 0 is 1. 1 plus x by 1 factorial into f dash of 0 is 0 plus x square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 is minus 1 plus x cube by 3 factorial into f triple dash of 0 is f triple dash is 0 plus x power 4 by 4 factorial into f fourth dash is 1 plus x power 5 by 5 factorial into f fifth dash is 0. So from this I write 1. This is x into 0 0, x square by 2 factorial into minus 1 minus x square by 2 factorial, x cube is 0, x power 4 by 4 factorial, it goes on plus etc. This is the answer for cos x. Therefore cos x equal to 1 minus x square by 2 factorial plus x power 4 by 4 factorial plus etc. This is the answer for cos x. So next, obtain the Maclaurin series expansion for cos square x. Now we will find out the Maclaurin series for cos square x. So I take f of x equal to cos square x. So now I write it, let f of x equal to cos square x. So f dash of x. Now I take the first differentiation, f dash of x equal to I differentiate the cos square x. So first I differentiate the 2 power. So 2 into cos x. 2 into cos power 2 minus 1 means cos x. 2 into cos x. Next I differentiate the base cos x. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. So minus 2 sin x cos x. This is the f dash of x. Next, so from this I calculate f dash of 0. F dash of 0 means both the side you substitute x equal to 0. So minus 2 into, that means sin 0 cos 0. So here 2 sin a cos b. So 2 sin a cos b means sin 2a. So 2 sin x cos x means sin 2x. So I write it, it is a, here I write it minus sin 2x. Therefore f dash of x equal to minus sin 2x. So minus sin 2 into x value is 0. So 2 into 0, so sin 0 is 0. Next f double dash of x. F double dash of x means I calculate this, minus differentiation of sin 2x is cos 2x, and the next differentiation of 2x is 2. So our answer is minus 2 cos 2x. This is our answer. So next step, I substitute f double dash of 0. From this I substitute x equal to 0. So f double dash of 0 equal to minus 2 into cos 2 into 0 cos 0. Cos 0 equal to minus 2. Cos 0 value is 1. So minus 2. F double dash of 0 equal to minus 2. F dash of 0 equal to 0. So next f triple dash of x. F triple dash of x means minus 2. Differentiation of cos 2x is minus sin 2x. Differentiation of 2x is 2. So from this I write it, that means minus into minus plus. So 2 into 2 4 sin 2x. So I calculate f triple dash of 0. So I substitute 4 into sin 2 into 0 equal to sin 0 is 0. So f triple dash of 0 equal to 0. So in the next step, f fourth dash of x. F fourth derivative of x is, that means 4 into, I differentiate the f third derivative. So this means 4 into differentiation of sin 2x is cos 2x, and differentiation of 2x is 2. So 4 2s are 8 cos 2x. This is the differentiation for f fourth derivative of x. So from this I calculate f fourth derivative of 0. So both the side I substitute x equal to 0. So f fourth derivative of 0 equal to 4 into, that means here 8 into cos 2 into 0. So cos 0 is 1 equal to 8. Now I write the Maclaurin series formula. This is the Maclaurin series formula. F of x equal to f of 0 plus x by 1 factorial into f dash of 0 plus x square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 plus x cube by 3 factorial into f triple dash of 0 plus etc. This is the formula for Maclaurin series. Therefore cos square x equal to 1 plus x square, I substitute all the values. So 1 plus x by 1, f dash of 0 is 0, x square by 2 factor into f double dash of 0 is minus 2, plus x cube by 3 factor into f triple dash of 0 is 0, x power 4 by 4 factor f fourth dash of 0 is 8, plus etc. Therefore cos square x equal to 1, x square by 2 factor into minus 2 is 2 cancelled. So or otherwise I just write it 2x square by 2 factor plus 8x power 4 by 4 factor plus etc. So cos square x equal to 1 minus 2x square by 2 factorial plus 8x power 4 by 4 factorial plus etc. This is the answer for equation for cos square x. Next we calculate the expand log of 1 plus x as a Maclaurin's up to 4 non-zero terms for 1 less than x less than or equal to 1. So here they ask about the expansion of Maclaurin series for log of 1 plus x, and they ask about the 4 non-zero terms. 4 terms only they ask, that terms are non-zero. So now I take the log of 1 plus x is f of x. So let f of x equal to log of 1 plus x. So f of x equal to log of 1 plus x. From this I calculate f of 0. F of 0 equal to, I substitute x equal to 0 in f of x. So f of 0 equal to log of 1 plus 0 is, that means f of 0 equal to log of 1 plus 0. So log 1 value is 0. So therefore f of 0 is 0. Next I differentiate the f of x, that means f dash of x. F dash of x means I differentiate the log. So differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Here log of 1 plus x, so 1 by 1 plus x. Next I differentiate the 1 plus x. So differentiation of 1 is 0 and the differentiation of x is 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So the answer is 1 by 1 plus x. From this I calculate f dash of 0. So I substitute x equal to 0 on both sides. So f dash of 0 equal to 1 by 1 plus 0. 1 by 1 plus 0 is 1. So f dash of 0 equal to 1. Next f double dash of 0, second derivative I calculate. So from first derivative, that means I differentiate the first derivative, so I get f of double dash f second derivative of x equal to, that means 1 by 1 plus x. The differentiation of 1 by 1 plus x means we know the differentiation of 1 by x. The differentiation of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square, so minus 1 by 1 plus x whole square. So next I differentiate the, that means this is a 1 by 1 plus x. Next I differentiate the 1 plus x. The differentiation of 1 plus x is 1, so the differentiation of 1 by 1 plus x is minus 1 by 1 plus x whole square. Next I calculate f double dash of 0, so I substitute x equal to 0 in the full equation, so f double dash of 0 equal to minus 1 by 1 plus 0 whole square, so minus 1 by 1 minus 1, so f double dash of 0 equal to minus 1. Next f triple dash of x. F triple dash of x means, that means here I write it, that means this 1 plus x whole square I write in the numerator, so 1 plus x whole power minus 2, so I differentiate this. 1 plus x whole power minus 2 means it is a, I differentiate the power minus 2 into 1 plus x whole power minus 3, so that means I add the power minus 2 minus 1, so 1 plus x whole power minus 3, so the answer is minus 1 minus 2 by that 1 plus x whole power minus 3 I write in the denominator, so it is a positive 3, so 1 plus x whole power 3, so minus 1 minus 2 by 1 plus x whole power 3, so minus 1 into minus 2, 2 by 1 plus x whole power 3, which implies f triple dash of 0. I calculate f triple dash of 0 equal to, that means 2 by 1, 2 by 1 is 2, so next is fourth derivative I calculate. Fourth derivative of x means here the third derivative again I differentiate, so the third derivative is 2 by 1 plus x whole cube, so again I write it minus 1 minus 2 again minus 3, you increase the power, that means I write it 1 plus x whole power 4, so that means 1 plus x whole power 3, 3 plus 1 4, so minus 1 minus 2 minus 3, 1 plus x whole power 4. That means you write this 1 plus x whole power 3, you write in the numerator, so it comes to 1 plus x whole power minus 3. So after you differentiate the minus 3 means, so 2 into minus 3, 1 plus x whole power minus 4, so minus 4 you write in the denominator, so 1 plus x whole power 4, therefore minus 1 minus 2 minus 3, so this is the minus 6 by 1 plus x whole power 4. Therefore f fourth derivative of 0 equal to minus 6 by 1 plus 0, so x equal to 0, I substitute x equal to 0, so 1 plus 0 minus 6, this is the minus 6, so f of 0 is 0, f dash of 0 is 1, f double dash of 0 is minus 1, f triple dash of 0 is 2, f fourth derivative of 0 is minus 6. So next Maclaurin's by Maclaurin series, f of x equal to f of 0 plus x by 1 factorial into, this is the formula for Maclaurin series, f of x equal to f of 0 plus x by 1 factorial into f dash of 0 plus x square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 plus x cube by 3 factorial into f triple dash of 0 plus etc. So log of f of x is log of 1 plus x, I substitute equal to f of 0 is 0, x by 1 factorial, f dash of 0 value is 1, I substitute, plus x square by 2 factorial, I write it 1 into 2, f double dash of 0 value is minus 1, plus x cube by 3 factorial, I write it 3 into 2 into 1, f triple dash of 0 is 2, plus x power 4 by 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, fourth dash of 0 is minus 6 plus etc. Now I write log of 1 plus x equal to, the first term is 0, so you leave it, so x by, that is a x, the x by 1 factorial into x is x, and next there is a minus in the plus into minus minus x square by 2, again plus 2 into x cube by, that means here 2 cancelled, so numerator denominator 2 is cancelled, so plus x cube by 3 minus, here you see 2 and 3 are 6 cancelled, so minus x power 4 by 4 plus etc. This is the answer for log of 1 plus x. Therefore log of 1 plus x equal to x minus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 minus x power 4 by 4 plus etc. This is the answer for, this is the Maclaurin series for log of 1 plus x. So next we calculate the log of 1 minus x. Log of 1 minus x is f of 0 is 0, x by 1 factorial f dash of 0 is minus 1 plus x square by 2 factorial 1 into 2 f triple dash is that means f double dash is minus 1 plus x cube by 3 factorial f triple dash is minus 2 plus x power 4 by 4 factorial f fourth dash is minus 6 plus etc. So minus x minus x square by 2 minus x cube by 3, that means the 2 cancelled, so minus x cube by 3 and 2 3s are 6 cancelled, minus x power 4 by 4 minus etc. So all the terms are in minus, so I take one minus from this factor. So I take minus of x plus x square by 2 plus x cube minus x cube by 3 plus x power 4 by 4 plus etc. Therefore log of 1 minus x equal to minus of x plus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 plus x power 4 by 4 plus etc. This is the Maclaurin series formula for Maclaurin series equation for log of 1 minus x. Next we calculate, so next Maclaurin series for tan x. So the limit is minus pi by 2 less than x less than pi by 2. So let y equal to tan x. So y equal to tan x is, that means y equal to tan 0 0. Next to y1, so that means we differentiate the tan. Definition of tan x is secant square x. So I write secant square is 1 plus tan square x. So I write 1 plus y square. So therefore y1 equal to 1 plus y square means already we know the y value. Y value is 0. So 1 plus 0 equal to 1. Next I calculate the y2. So y2 means the differentiation of y1, it comes to y2. So y2 equal to, I take the second derivative. Y2 means second derivative. So y2 equal to differentiation of 1 is 0 plus differentiation of y square is 2y, and definition of y is, that means differentiation of y square is 2y y1. So now I that means 2y2 equal to 2y y1. I substitute y2 equal to, that means y is the value is 0, y1 value is 1. So 0 into anything 0, therefore y2 equal to 0. Next to y3 means I write it, that means here y3. So I apply the UB method. So first 2 into, first I kept it y, and next I differentiate the, that means here I differentiate the y1. So definition of y1 is y2 plus again I write the y1. Next I differentiate the y. Differentiation of y is y1. So next 2 into 2. Now I multiply the 2 in this factor. So 2y y2 plus 2y1 square. So the next step y3 equal to 2 into y value is, that means y y2. So y answer is 0 into y2 answer is, that means y2 equal to, y2 answer is 0. So I substitute 0 into 0 plus 2 into y1 square. Y1 answer is 1. So plus 2 1 square. So answer is y3 equal to 2. Y3 equal to 2. Next to y4. Y4 means y2 into, that means I keep the y as it is and I differentiate the y2. Differentiation of y2 is y3 plus next that means I write y2 and differentiation of y is y1. So plus 4 into, that means 2 into y. Differentiation of y1 square is 2y1. So definition we differentiate the power. So 2y1 and differentiate the y1 is y2. So 4y1 y2. Therefore y4 equal to, I multiply 2 into this factor. So 2y y3 plus 2y1 y2 plus 4y1 y2. So I add the 2y1 y2 plus 4y1 y2, 6y1 y2. So our answer is y4 equal to 2y y3 6y1 y2. So therefore y4 equal to 2 into, the y value is 0 and y3 value is 2 plus 6 into y1 value is y1 equal to 1 and y2 value is 0. Therefore 0 into 4 0 plus 6 into 0 0. Therefore y4 equal to 0. Therefore y5 equal to 2 into, that means again I differentiate y into, definition of y3 is y4 plus next y3 into the differentiation of y is y1 plus 6 into y1 into differentiation of y2 is y3 plus y2 into differentiation of y1 is y2. So y5 equal to, that means y5 equal to 2 y4 plus next that means 2 y1 2y y4 2y, that means 2y1 y3 plus I multiply the 6 into factor in this factor, so 6y1 y3 plus 6y2 square. So next step 2y y4 plus 2 times of y1 y3 plus 6 times of y1 y3, so both are add. So we are adding these two terms, we get 8y1 y3 plus 6y2 square. So y5 equal to 2 into, that means here y value is 0 and y4 value is 0 plus 8 into y1 value is 1, y3 value is 2 plus 6 into y2 value is y2 equal to 0. So from this y5 equal to, that means 8 2s are 16, this is the y5, that means y5 answer, y5 equal to 16. Now I substitute, that means y5 equal to 16 means, that means all the value now is substitute, that means we calculate y equal to 0, y1 equal to 1, y2 equal to 0, y3 equal to 2, y4 equal to 0, y5 equal to 16. So now I substitute in the Maclaurin's formula. Therefore f of x equal to, this is the Maclaurin's formula, I write the Maclaurin's formula, f of x equal to f of 0 x by 1 factorial into f dash of 0 plus x square by 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 plus x cube by 3 factorial into f double dash of x 0 plus etc. Now I substitute all the values, that means so I substitute all the values, f of 0, that means y equal to 0, f dash of 0 y1 equal to 1, f double dash of 0 y2 equal to 0, f triple dash of 0 y3 equal to 2, f fourth dash of, that means f fourth dash of 0 y4 equal to 0, f fifth dash of 0 y5 equal to 16. So I substitute in the formula. So tan x equal to, f of x is tan x equal to f of 0 value is 0 plus x by 1 factorial, f dash of value is 1 plus x square by 2 factor into f triple dash of value is, that means f double dash of value is 0 plus x cube by 3 factorial into f triple dash of value is 2 plus x power 4 by 4 factorial into f fourth dash of 0 is 0 plus x power 5 by 5 factorial into f fifth dash of value is 16. So I write it x square into 0 0, x cube 2 cancelled, so x cube by 3, the next x power 5 by, that means here the 4 that means 2 into 2 4s are 8, so 2 and 4 cancelled, that means 4 divide the 16, we get the answer 4, again the 2 divide the 4 2, so the equation, this term is 2x power 5 by 15. So plus etc. Therefore tan x expansion is tan x equal to x plus x cube by 3 plus 2x power 5 by 15 plus etc. This is the expansion for tan x. So next we calculate the Maclaurin series for 1 by 1 plus x. So now I take the 1 by 1 plus x is f of x equal to 1 by 1 plus x. So I from this I calculate the f of 0 equal to, that means throughout the equation I substitute x equal to 0, so f of 0 equal to 1 by 1 plus 0, so the answer is 1. So next I differentiate the f of x, so that means f dash of x equal to, here I differentiate the 1 by 1 plus x. So definition of 1 by 1 plus x is, that means minus 1 by x square, so minus 1 by 1 plus x whole square. So from this I calculate f of f dash of 0, f dash of 0 means minus 1 by 1 plus 0 whole square, so minus 1 by 1 minus 1. Next I calculate the f double dash of x, f double dash of x means that means minus 1 minus 2 1 plus x whole cube. So from this I calculate f double dash of 0, so minus 1 minus 2, I substitute x equal to 0 here, so minus 1 minus 2, that means 1 cube. So minus 1 minus 2 means it is multiplied minus 1 into minus 2 2. So next f triple dash of x means minus 1 minus 2 and minus 3 by 1 plus x whole power 4, that means we write the 1 plus x whole power 3 is, we write into the numerator, so 1 plus x whole power minus 3. So I differentiate the 1 plus x whole power minus 3, so minus 3 into 1 plus x whole power minus 4, so that means minus 3 by 1 plus x whole power 4. Therefore we multiply minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. I multiply this minus 6 by 1 plus x equal to 0. I substitute x equal to 0. So 1 plus 0 whole power 4. So minus 6. So f triple dash of 0 equal to minus 6. So f fourth dash of x equal to minus 1, that means 1 plus x whole power. F fourth dash of x is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, 1 plus x whole power 5. So f fourth dash of 0 equal to, that means we multiply all the numbers. 2 3s are 12, 12 into, that means 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24. So 24 by 1 power, that means 1 plus x whole power 5. So we calculate f dash of f fourth dash of 0. I substitute x equal to 0 here. So 1 power 5, so 24. F fourth dash of 0 equal to 24. Therefore by Maclaurin series, this is the Maclaurin series formula. F of x equal to f of 0 plus x by 1 factor f dash of 0 plus x square by 2 factor into f double dash of 0 plus x cube by 3 factor into f triple dash of 0 plus etc. So now I substitute f of 0 value is 1 plus x by 1 factorial, f dash of 0 value is minus 1 plus x square by 2 factorial, f double dash of 0 value is 2 plus x cube by 3 factorial, f triple dash of 0 is minus 6 plus x power 4 by 4 factorial. That means f fourth dash of 0 is 24 plus etc. Therefore 1 by 1 plus x equal to 1 minus x plus 2 cancelled, so x square. Next 2 3s are 6, so 6 cancelled, minus x is cube. Next that means 4 3s are 12, 12 into 2 24, 24 cancelled, plus x power 4. So therefore 1 by 1 plus x formula is 1 minus x plus x square minus x cube plus x power 4 plus etc. This is the answer for 1 by 1 plus x. Next, second problem, write down the Taylor series expansion of the function log x about x equal to 1 up to 3 non-zero terms for x greater than 0. So this is the second problem. Write down the Taylor series expansion of the function, not life, function log x. Here no life, so expansion of the function log x about x equal to 1 up to 3 non-zero terms for x greater than 0. Now we apply the Taylor series for the function log x. Here log x, so here they give the point x equal to 1 up to the 3 non-zero terms. So function, so first I write the function function x log x and derivatives. Next value at x equal to 1. So first function is f of x equal to log x. So next f dash of x. So first f dash of x means here I differentiate the log 1 by x. Next that means that x equal to 1, here I substitute x equal to 1 means 1 by 1 1, and here the first f of x equal to log x, I write the log x. So it's I substitute x equal to 1, log 1 is 0. So next that means f of 1 is the f of 1 is 0, f dash of 1 is 1. So next I find the f double dash, f second derivative. So f double dash of x equal to, that means I differentiate the 1 by x. Differentiation of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. So here I substitute x equal to 1. So in this equation I substitute x equal to 1, so minus 1 by 1 minus 1. Next f triple dash of x, I calculate the f triple dash of x is, that means minus 1, differentiation of minus 1 by x square is minus 1 into minus 2 by x cube. So minus 1 into minus 2 is 2 by x cube. So now I differentiate, that means I substitute x equal to 1. So x equal to 1 is, that means 2 by 1 cube is 2. So next f fourth dash of x, f fourth dash of x is 2 into, again I differentiate this. So 2 into minus 3 by x power 4. So minus 6 by x power 4. So minus 6 by x is a 1. So 1 power 4 minus 6. Next f fifth dash of x. So that means the answer is minus 6 into minus 4 by x power 5. So minus 6 into minus 4, 24. 24 by x power 5. So therefore 24 by 1 equal to 24. So therefore f of 1 is 0, f dash of 1 is 1, f double dash of 1 is minus 1, f triple dash of 1 is 2, f fourth dash of 1 is minus 6, f fifth dash of 1 is 24. So next Now Taylor series expansion is f of x equal to, now I write the Taylor series formula, f of x equal to f of a plus f dash of a by 1 factorial into x minus a plus f double dash of a by 2 factorial into x minus a whole square plus f double dash of, this is a no, only 1 plus only come, so it is a 2 minus 2 plus not here, so only you consider only 1 plus, so plus f double dash of a by 2 factorial x minus a whole square plus etc plus fn of a by n factorial x minus a whole power n plus etc. This is the formula for Taylor series. So I substitute f of x means log x, f of x equal to log x, so I substitute log x equal to, here all the a equal to 1, so I substitute all the a equal to 1, so f of 1 plus f dash of 1 by 1 factorial x minus 1 a equal to 1 plus f double dash of 1 by 2 factorial x minus 1 whole square plus f double dash of 1 by 3 factorial x minus 1 whole cube plus etc. The next step, f of 1 is 0 plus f dash of 1 value is 1 by 1 factorial x minus 1 plus f double dash of value is minus 1 by 2 factorial x minus 1 whole square plus f double dash of 1 value, here triple dash, f triple dash of value is, triple dash of 1 is 2 by 1 into 2 into 3 x minus 1 whole cube plus etc. Therefore log x equal to x minus 1 minus x minus 1 whole square by 2 plus x minus 1 whole cube by 3 plus etc. This is the answer for log x. Third problem, expand sin x in ascending powers x minus, that means x minus pi by 4 up to 3 terms, 3 non-zero terms. So expand sin x in ascending powers. Ascending powers means it is the lowest number to highest number, so small to big. So first I write the function f of x equal to sin x, because they ask about the expansion for sin x, so sin x I taken to f of x, therefore f of x equal to sin x, and sin x and derivatives, the heading is function sin x and derivatives, value at x equal to, that means x equal to pi by 4, this x minus pi by 4 equal to 0 means x equal to pi by 4, therefore f of x equal to sin x. So I write the sin x here. Now I substitute x equal to pi by 4, sin pi by 4. So sin pi by 4 means sin 45 degree, 1 by root 2. So next I calculate the f dash of x. F dash of x means I differentiate the sin x. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. So again I substitute cos x means, here I substitute pi by 4, cos pi by 4, cos 45 degree equal to 1 by root 2. Next I find out the f double dash of x. So f double dash of x means I differentiate the cos x. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. So minus sin, that means pi by 4 minus sin, what's the sin pi 45 degrees 1 by root 2, so minus 1 by root 2. Therefore Taylor series expansion at x equal to pi by 4. Therefore I write the Taylor series expansion, f of x equal to f of pi by 4 plus f dash of pi by 4 by 1 factorial x minus pi by 4 plus f double dash of pi by 4 by 2 factorial into x minus pi by 4 whole square plus etc. Now I substitute f of pi by 4 equal to 1 by root 2 plus f dash of pi by 4 is 1 by root 2 by 1 factorial x minus pi by 4 plus f double dash of pi by 4 is minus 1 by root 2 by 2 factorial x minus pi by 4 whole square plus etc. This is the answer for sin x. This is the expansion, sin x expansion at the point x equal to pi by 4. So next 1 by root 2 into, this is the, now I multiply, that means I take the 1 by root 2 from the equation. So 1 plus x minus pi by 4 by 1 factorial minus x minus pi by 4 whole square by 2 factorial plus etc. So I write it 1 by root 2 and now multiply and divide by root 2 by root 2. So root 2 by 2, root 2 by 2 into 1 plus x minus pi by 4 by 1 factorial minus x minus pi by 4 whole square by 2 factorial plus etc. Therefore I write it root 2 by root 2 into root 2 by 2 into 1 plus x minus pi by 4 by 1 factorial minus x minus pi by 4 whole square by 2 factorial plus etc. This is the expansion for sin x. So sin x answer is root 2 by 2, 1 plus x minus pi by 4 by 1 factorial minus x minus pi by 4 whole square by 2 factorial plus etc. Next, expand the polynomial f of x equal to x is the next problem. Fourth problem, expand the polynomial f of x equal to x square minus 3x plus 2 in powers of x minus 1. So function x square minus 3x plus 2 and the derivatives value at x equal to 1. Now f of x equal to x square minus 3x plus 2. So I write the same function x square minus 3x plus 2. Now I differentiation of x, that means here no differentiation, just I substitute x equal to 1 because in powers of x minus 1 is, we take x minus 1 equal to 0 means x equal to 1. So I substitute all the value x equal to 1. So here I substitute x equal to 1 means 1 square minus 3 into 1 plus 2. So 1 minus 3 plus 2. So that means 3 minus 3 equal to 0. Next 2 into 1, 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 means minus 1. Next here that means f double dash of x. Double dash of x means 2. So answer is 2. No x term. F triple dash of x is 0. So 0. Therefore Taylor series expansion at x equal to 1 is f of x equal to f of 1 plus f dash of 1 by 1 factorial x minus 1 plus f double dash of 1 by 2 factorial into x minus 1 whole square plus etc. Therefore now f of 1 value is 0. So plus f dash of 1 value is minus 1 by 1 factorial x minus 1. F double dash of value is 2 by 2 into x minus 1 whole square, and f triple dash is 0. Therefore x square minus 3x plus 2 expansion is, that means minus of x minus, here minus of x minus 1 plus x minus 1 whole square. So I write it x minus 1 whole square minus of x minus 1. This is the expansion for x square minus 3x plus 2. We complete the class.